don't want to be sharing my bandwidth with you.
We're live, folks. It is Friday afternoon, January the 3rd, 2025. The very first
2025.
Pass the Mic of 2025. And
Yay.
I keep on forgetting, but who are you again?
The bold one, the cold one. John Colderice Lawson. Yay.
Look how good he looks, folks, in terms of audio and video quality. There's a reason for that. But in the meantime, I'm Brent Leary.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? I owe you a debt of gratitude. I owe you a
really?
thank you.
Of course you do. I mean, what?
Because you're an Atlanta Falcons fan, right?
Yes, that's right. I was sitting there like, man, I should call Brent and give him like.
Oh, it worked out so well Sunday. It was just so great. Or was that Monday evening? I forget. Were you guys the Monday night game? I can't remember.
I think it was a Sunday night game.
Yeah, you were the Sunday. That's right, because everything the scenario was, folks, that since we won our game, and we've actually won 5 straight, by the way. Not who's counting? I am.
Who's us? I mean, your ass ain't touched the football. Oh, you bought the gear. Okay.
The Los Angeles Rams. I've been a long-standing fan. So when we won our 5th game in a row, we went to 10-6, but we needed a chain of events, a series of victories and defeats by other teams in order to solidify winning the NFC West, even before the last game of the week of the year. So let me get this right. The Bengals had to win on Saturday night. Guess what? The Bengals won. The Minnesota Vikings had to beat the Green Bay Packers. Guess what? They did. The Buffalo Bills had to beat the lowly New York Jets. Guess what? It all happened. We needed 3.5 to 4 things to happen, and we would clinch the NFC West without even having to worry about the last game of the year. The 4th thing that had to happen, the Atlanta Falcons, who were leading the NFC South, had to lose to the Washington Commanders.
And they did.
It was a tough game, folks. It went back and forth. It went in. Did it go? Yeah, it went into overtime.
And then it
ended very quickly in overtime.
Yeah, it went off a cliff. What was
it,
like 4 plays?
Your Atlanta Falcons lost, giving me the NFC West. So let me just say thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate it. That's all I had. So, right. You guys can still get in there. You can still back way you're in.
Yeah, I know. I think we got a 17% chance.
17%. Well, it beats.
Well, that was Sunday night. It was 17%.
No, this is all
after the loss. I mean,
you gotta hope that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers lose.
Yeah.
To whoever they're playing. I think it's the Saints.
Yeah, that could happen.
And then you guys would just have to beat the Carolina Panthers.
And I will be there in
You're going to be at the game?
Yes.
Man, that's going to be hard to sit through a game.
Well, that was the worst part about losing. Because I was like, yes, we're going to have a good game on Sunday. It's going to be so. And then it's like, shit. So,
yeah. So anyway,
it is what it is.
I say thanks from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
To you.
Anyway. I'm sure there are people that make these stupid hats for you to buy are really, really happy.
Look, I looked at this. This looks so sharp. This blue is really stunning. I just have to say that. Anyway, it is 2025. We made it to another year. So glad that we saw 2024 go, to be quite honest with you. But 2025 is here. What do you think? What mood do you go into 2025 with? And what mood do you think you will leave 2025 with?
No, I have no idea. I mean, I don't really care to even try to,
speculate.
Nah, not really.
You want to guess? You don't want to take a shot?
Nah, I'm done. I'm
Have,
done. I'm
have
done
you done
playing
any
those
predictions? Do you have any predictions for the year?
games. Well, honestly, yeah. I mean, I predict that America's going to do something stupid. There
Come
you go.
on. That's not a
Yeah,
prediction.
I
That's a
know that's not.
inevitability.
I can't lose on that one.
Shit. I mean, that's
I
like
can't
saying
lose on that
the
one.
sun is going to come up.
I look like a futurist on that one.
Yeah. Oh, God, please. Futurist.
Yeah, exactly.
Can I? Well, let me ask you. Do you think are there things that are irritating you that you think will not be as irritating this year as they might have been in the past? I have a couple.
Absolutely.
All right, give me one.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just me changing.
Oh, you changing versus the irritant
Yeah.
changing. Okay.
Yeah, I think the irritants will always be out there, but how you respond is really more important than all the other parts that lead up to it. So, because you don't control a lot of things. So that's the way I'm feeling about me right now. Things that irritate me that won't irritate anymore, like well, I got a new laptop.
Oh, thank God. Yes, folks.
There you go.
That's the things that won't irritate me this year.
Is that the thing that won't irritate you, huh?
That ancient don't
It was
know
not
what the
ancient.
hell. What was it? Like a brand X kind of thing? Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's a nice. See, yeah. Is that a MacBook Pro or MacBook Air? Got the MacBook Air. All right. I got my new MacBook Pro.
Awesome.
I am so happy.
I am so happy. It's like yay. And I don't know. It's kind of crazy that it took me this long to finally do it. But then again, I didn't have a real urge to do it other than I wanted to get the AI capabilities that will be coming. So, I mean, you can't be an AI person and then not be able to play around with the stuff on your MacBook. So I had to get rid of the old one finally.
I am looking forward to actually being able to run LLMs and analysis on my MacBook Pro just to test it out.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that. See, just think the power that is at our hands right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
It is insanely crazy that we're here. Actually, that's one of the things I want to talk about, really. It's like, yeah, when we flipped into 2020, just the number, but 2025 honestly sounds like the future. I mean, I can't believe we're in 2025. That's just like, wow, And
Yeah.
so hopefully we'll see some of that future stuff. And part of that is these, agents that are about to pop off sometime this year. And it's going to be a wild ride because once that gets, actually implemented and out the box, I think sky's the limit after that. And so
do you think we're actually ready for all that though?
Who cares?
I care. I kind of care.
It doesn't matter whether you're ready. How do you get ready?
I don't know, but it just feels like a lot of stuff is about to be unleashed, and a lot of it is going to be negative stuff.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay.
I disagree. I mean, everything's going to have its components of negative and positive.
That's true.
Right. And all it will take is one cancer being eradicated and everybody else doing the negative things kind of gets truncated, in my opinion. So I'm very hopeful for some of the things that might come up out of this versus being worried about somebody doing something. I mean, it's just like what we had last week, with the truck
Was that
driving.
just last week, or was that like
It's
this?
2 days ago,
Yeah,
right?
that's what
three
I'm saying.
days
That was
ago,
this week. Yeah.
right? Yeah, that's right. But it's just like, are we going to stop making cars now?
Of course not.
No, of course not.
We're not going to stop making cars. We're not going to stop congregating and celebrating things like
Right,
New Year's Day.
right.
It's just you
It's just
know
hard
that
to
there's always going to be even if you go
element.
2 steps forward, there's going to be a 1 step taken back.
Absolutely. There's always going to be that element, and that element is human. It's not.
Yeah, it's not
It's
technology;
not.
it's
It's
human.
not the tech. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So I mean, until we fix humanity, which the tech might.
But here's the thing, and let's say Happy New Year to Amber.
Happy New Year, Amber.
She is a trooper. She's been
She's
with us
our number one supporter
That's right.
for sure.
Well, she's your number one supporter. I know that, but,
What? She's
I'm
our
waiting.
number one.
I'm waiting for the good, great things, Coach John. I'm waiting for. Hello, Gladys.
Oh, hey Gladys. Thank you for coming
Hey,
by and saying,
Ryan.
hey, Ryan, Happy New Year. Thank you.
Oh, she loves us both. Okay.
Yeah, she loves me a little more, but yes, she loves us both.
I could have lived a lifetime without hearing that, but okay. Well, she's known you because isn't she one of your mentees or coach?
She's part of the TSP family.
Did she graduate from you or?
No.
No? Okay.
No, we never graduate.
All three are Amber, Gladys, and Ryan all three part of the TSP?
No.
Oh, that's right. Ryan
Ryan's
is goes back to your
the
father,
boxer, right? Yes. And Gladys goes back to eBay days. I've known Gladys for a long time.
Yes, Ryan, it was a long, hard struggle. Believe me. But look how good he looks now. It's clear, crisp, sounds decent.
I guess the camera changed. I guess.
Yeah, exactly. We made it. 2025. We made it. Yeah. So anyway, you guys, Gladys, Amber, Ryan, let us know what your expectations for 2025.
Yes, yeah. What are y'all looking forward to?
Yeah, thank you.
2025. Thank you.
You know what I'm looking forward to?
What you looking forward to?
I'm going to try to take your attitude here.
Oh.
I'm going to try to not dwell on the things that irritate me. I'm going to try to figure out a way to overlook them or move beyond them. Now, some of it is going to be extremely hard. I ain't going to front. Like, I'm seeing too much shameless self-promotion. I'm not naming any names. I'm just saying. Does everybody, do people have to post on every little accomplishment they have?
I don't know. Some people do.
So it just feels like it's overcompensation going on now.
I don't know, bro. There's so much that I could and never do. I don't understand the constant,
the barrage.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think really more than anything, it's all the responses to that. Yeah.
What do you make of the responses to that? Because I'm like I said, I'm not about to name or out anybody, but it does feel like somebody posts something and it's when you break it down, when you really look at the post, it ain't about much. It ain't about much. I don't want to give any examples because I don't want to get personal. Nothing.
Well, give a fake example.
All right, let me try. So,
yeah,
all right. Okay, here's a fake one. It's a general one too.
Yeah.
Somebody is
like your team wins.
no.
Oh,
Well, you wouldn't know that feeling because I'm not gonna go in there. All right, I'm serious. This is generic because I've seen a lot of these already this year.
Mm-hmm.
Launching a new podcast. Is launching a new podcast that big a deal anymore?
I found a penny.
I'd rather hear more about the penny at this point.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know. I mean, it's like anybody and their mama got podcasts at this point.
Know,
or anybody and their mama could have a podcast.
Yeah. So. All right. I won't be specific about launching a podcast. It could be launching a newsletter.
Mm-hmm. I'm launching a book.
Okay. I would say that is not the same because not everybody is launching books.
I'm going to help everybody launch one.
Then I hate you.
Yeah.
I'm saying. I mean, people.
I'm just putting it out there so you can get ready. So I don't have to be sitting here in the chair in a week and you talk about look at that. So
I'm just saying.
But yes,
launching a newsletter or a podcast, is that a big deal nowadays?
I don't know if that needs to be like. I don't know if that needs an announcement necessarily. Hey, cool. I'm glad to hear that.
All right.
You know, I mean, it's just like, you know, I think if that's it, I'm launching a podcast. It's all there is to it. No, there's not all that.
Okay. So what would make launching a podcast actual news in 2025? While you think about that, let's see. Amber says she's looking forward to creating a powerful digital. Look, we went caps too. Powerful digital. I should say it like powerful digital footprint. Engaging and educating about AI. Man, Amber is good. To switch up between lower caps and that's some good work there. Except for let's get it all spelled right there, Amber. No, I'm just kidding. Educating about AI possibilities and special needs. See, now that's specific and really interesting.
If I was, that would be the podcast.
Yeah.
Right. It's like I'm launching a podcast about AI possibilities and special needs awareness. That would be worthy of a post because maybe I have special needs or I'm a supporter that it has somebody that's special needs, and that I can see creating a announcement to bring a group of people together around that. But just a general podcast or a general newsletter, then probably not as newsworthy as an announcement.
So what you're basically saying is the podcast part isn't the interesting thing.
It's not the interesting.
It's the actual focus of the content.
Yeah. The podcast is just the vehicle.
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, I'm taking a road trip. It's like, bro, where are you going?
I'm just going down the street.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But
if you say I'm taking a road trip, it's going to take me from one end of the country to the next end of the country, and I'm going to do it, and I'm going to stop at all that would be more interesting.
Yes, that's what's missing.
Or if you, as opposed to launching a marketing podcast.
I mean, there's so many. There's so many different podcasts or interview podcasts. God, if I see another interview podcast, it's going to drive me crazy.
Ryan says he is looking forward to seeing DFW. For those who don't know, that's Dallas Fort Worth. Just thought I'd say that. Continue to become the new Vegas.
What's going on?
Of the U.S. F1 track being built. Gambling might become legal this year or next year in Texas.
Wow.
I have to tell you, Ryan, I've been to Vegas a lot. I don't know if you want to. I don't know if you want to become another Vegas. Maybe.
I don't know.
There's a lot of good and a lot of seedy.
Yeah, but Vegas. I mean, there's a lot of funds that comes with being a Vegas or a destination like Vegas.
Yes.
And Texas doesn't have taxes either.
Yeah, that's like Vegas or
like
Nevada.
Vegas. Yeah, Nevada. Yeah, that's interesting. I might move back. If y'all are wondering, I'm brushing my cat. That's why I'm
Yeah,
turned.
that's what we were wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Amber says that the info distributed is key. Absolutely. I
Yeah,
totally agree with you.
yeah. That's the announcement.
I am so glad that Amber isn't launching a podcast on marketing tips. Let's put it like that. I'm just
What?
saying.
What?
Not that there's anything wrong with it, but
I mean,
is
come
that
on,
newsworthy? Is that newsworthy though? I
dude.
mean,
I mean, there is such a hole in the market space for marketing tip podcasts.
oh my God, what kind of hole? Jeez.
A black hole.
A time suck. Ryan says, John, what book are you launching? What's your book on?
Small business AI, of course.
Small business AI. See, you got to be a little bit more specific.
I know, but I'm not ready to be yet. Look for the announcement on Monday.
Are you going to
Because
launch?
here's the thing. No, I'm going to make the announcement on Monday. I'm not launching to the 13th.
Oh.
But it's like this book, right? Kick-ass social commerce for entrepreneurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Same similar scenario wherein all these books were out about social media, and I wanted a different take on it that was very actionable. So that's
But
the
yours
same
is
way I'm
also
feeling.
focused. It was also focused on e-commerce.
Somewhat, yeah. It was focused on commerce.
Well,
Yes.
well, it's in the title, so you know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they said e-preneur.
What? Well, we knew what the e meant.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't get the name of the book.
Dang.
Yeah.
Ryan is saying smart man. What? Yeah, we just talked about non-funnel strictly author. What does that mean?
It is a funnel, definitely.
This is some marketing stuff.
Yeah, it's some marketing stuff. Yeah.
He's trying to reel us in, folks. That's what's
it's free plus shipping. It's a free plus shipping funnel.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Free plus shipping.
Yeah, that's what.
So you want it to be a physical book? You don't want it to just be a like a PDF kind of thing, or
nah, I would rather do physical. But
what is shipping like for a book? Like what is it going to be? 100-page?
I don't know. I haven't been in the game that long of a time. Yeah. But
okay. All right.
It's definitely less than $7.
It's less than a Denny's Slam Bram.
Yeah, it's less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
At Starbucks, what is it? Less than a cup of coffee at Starbucks.
That's true, right? But to answer his question, yes, it is. It's two things for me: thought leadership, list building. Those are the two reasons.
Okay. Ryan says, good for you. Happy to see you. Can't wait to see you. Physical is still dominant for our targeted market. LOL. Next is creating Audible. Okay, that's cool. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What are you looking to do this year that you haven't done before?
Oh, man.
Besides turn a certain age.
Oh, own it.
Oh, what do you mean by that? Own? You never wanted to own any previous years?
I don't think I've owned my accomplishments. I've never really owned my accomplishments. Have you watched Survivor before? Like the premise. Year. But okay, you saw the first year, which would be great because you understand the premise, right? So I'm watching Survivor. I'm a big Survivor fan. This is the end of the year. It was a great year. If anybody hasn't watched Survivor before, this year was very good, and it was a different turn or change in the way the game is played, because now you've got pretty much everybody that was raised on Survivor now.
So yeah, because that started like 2001 or something like that.
It started in 2000.
So 25 years ago. Oh my God.
Exactly.
That is amazing.
That's amazing, right? So you got people that are playing it that grew up, watching it. I mean, they were born when it was on.
Started.
Exactly. So that's a shift in the game, because now they know they're going in. It's not really about the survivor part. It's about the game part. At first it was like, oh my God, you're going to be X amount of days without food and water. Now they don't care about that part. I mean, they do, but they don't. That's not the focus. Anyway, to get back to my point, I'm watching. The premise of it, for those who maybe don't know, is that you are voting all the people off the island, right? And then at the end, your job is to sit in front of those same people that you had a hand in voting off and convincing them to give you a vote so that you can win the $1 million. So you have to own your game, right? So you have to sit and look people in the eye and say to them, this is why you should give me $1 million. So that's, and it's like, yes, I voted you out. Yes, I played better than you. Yes, I did all of these things and I'm still here. I haven't done that with my career. I've never sat in a comfortable enough place to own my accomplishments, and I'm going to do that this year.
Okay, that's interesting.
It is kind of weird, but that's what.
When did you realize you hadn't owned it? Because I'm just curious.
You know what? I already. I don't think I never. I would always duck it in a very humble way. Oh, thanks. That's cool. Yeah, I did. I've always been that kind of way, as opposed to some of the people like you that are, launching different things this year. You know what I'm saying?
I absolutely. By the way, Amber knows what you're saying because she says you should because you have accomplished a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna get ill in a minute. You are so humble. All right, Amber.
But it made me uncomfortable to do that. And so, similar to Survivor, I'm sure those people sit there and they're uncomfortable, but it's like, dude, it's about to be $1 million. This is your time. This is the final tribal council. You need to own your game. That's what I'm going to do this year.
So Ryan is saying teaser question, word count.
Teaser question.
Word count.
I think he's asking how much
for your book.
Words for the book.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I want to say it's like 40,000. It's not a full.
That's probably going to be like 120 pages there.
Yeah. Next week we'll talk about it.
Ooh, next week.
Well, I'm just saying I don't want to get in front of my announcement on Monday too much.
In front of your launch?
It's not a launch. It's not a launch. That's the other thing too.
Don't call it a launch.
I mean, it is, but it's not something that I was like, oh, let me launch. Let me just. I don't want to. Oh, well, who cares?
You have a dope weekend too. He's in our age group saying dope weekend.
Dope.
Weekend.
I know, but yeah, Monday we'll talk about
it. I'm doing something.
What you doing?
Oh,
you got something big.
Maybe. Let's see. The last time you and I did something, but I did an event
years
at Georgia Tech. It's hard to believe, but that was 2012. And then I did another one on 2013, and then we did an event. I guess that was about 2016. 16, 17, one of those. By the way, Ayana is saying congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Happy New Year,
Happy
Ayana.
New Year, Ayana.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so I think after that last, organizing and being the kind of the managing force behind an event, a physical event, it's just a lot of work, man. And I swear, I thought my days were done doing that stuff. The events came off pretty good, but it's just a lot of work and a lot of stuff that not my strong suit and handling all that stuff. So I really thought I had finished doing live events. But I do another show called CRM Players, and that's focused specifically on the CRM industry. And me and my partner in that show, unbelievable, we've been doing that for 16 years. It'll be 16 years at the end of this month. And we had never done a live event around that. Somehow we talked ourselves into doing one. And so later this month, man, it's coming up quick.
3 weeks.
January 21st to the 22nd here in Atlanta at the Atlanta Tech Village in Buckhead. We're doing basically like a welcome reception evening and then a full day event. And it's invite only because we were like, we can't do a huge event. We don't want to do a huge event. So we said, we'll invite, some of our favorite people. And I invited John as well. To be
y'all, whatever.
So it's going to be about 125 folks that'll be in attendance. And what we're doing, because I know you do go to a lot of conferences and speak a lot of conferences. I do the same. And we always complain about certain stuff at conferences, like things we just don't like. So our idea is we're going to do a conference, but we hope that it's not going to be kind of a traditional kind of industry event.
Are you doing an anti-conference?
Nah, you know what? I don't know. We're just doing a players conference. So what we're doing, it's really, thanks to some great sponsors and partners, we're able to try to do a little experimentation with this event. So we're going to have a kind of a traditional general track thing, which will be live streamed and all that kind of stuff. But we also are going to, about the same time, there'll be some simultaneous stuff going on. We are going to also live stream some of the shows that are underneath our little Players Productions Network channel. So general session in one big in the event center room, and then we're going to have like a live studio audience set up to live stream our shows in what they call their community center, which is just perfect for like a live studio audience thing. So that's 2 streaming kind of channels going on. And then as part of the general session, we have this person that we've seen at a number of events, and I bet you've seen this too. Like when somebody is presenting the keynote, then there's somebody off to the side like sketching out the visualizations of what the person is saying. So we have a person that we've known that does a great job of that, Heather Willem. She's going to be doing that, and we're going to have a camera and a stream set up just for her. So if you just want to watch her do her thing, you can watch that stream.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then the 4th stream that's going to be available.
Love that.
And this is a Monday night football kind of thing, because what makes watching Monday night actually more fun the last couple of years than watching the traditional telecast is the Manning brothers, the Manning cast. So they're sitting there in their comfortable chairs and they're talking about what they see and they're bringing in guests. So we're calling it the Players Cast. So we're going to have some folks some are going to be right in Atlanta, some are going to be virtual, but they're going to be watching the general session and doing their best Peyton and Eli imitations of just talking about what they see and maybe bringing in guests. So we're trying a whole bunch of different things. And that's all because we wanted not to just to do an event, but we wanted to do something that is going to be a little experimental. And luckily with we got Oracle and Zoho and Salesforce and Zoom and Pega, a whole bunch of folks that are helping us to be able to do all that. So that is going to be interesting. And it's a virtual. Zoom is a new tech partner sponsor. So we're going to be using the Zoom events virtual platform to make this a true hybrid event. So that'll be January 21st to the 2nd. If you want to go to the website, we're still a little bit up in flux, but we're adding stuff all the time. IRL2025.com. IRL stands for in real life, 2025.com. And if you want to be check out the virtual, there's a registration, so you can get signed up for all that. So
how much is it?
Everything is free. We this is part celebration for what we've done. So as the CRM players, so
you got to let people know if it's free.
It's all free. I know that's right. There's nothing being pitched here, folks. Everything is free. It's invite only to actually go be in the physical place that this is all taking place, but virtual, anybody can do it because it's virtual. So yeah, I'll put the link out for the website and get a little bit more information about what Brian Solis. A lot of people know who Brian Solis is. He's kind of our keynote, and he's coming. And everybody that's going to be in attendance will get his new book, Mind Shift. And anybody who's ever seen Brian Solis talk, he's great. He's a great presenter, and he is actually a futurist. All right, so he's one of those
you got to give him the future. Yeah, I mean,
I don't usually,
absolutely.
but he deserves it.
Right.
So and we got because we love sports, so we're gonna have people from the New York Football Giants, the Atlanta Hawks, the Indianapolis Colts, and I think we might even have somebody from Jacksonville. I think the Jacksonville. So executives. So we were having a sports themed session.
Jacksonville. After we beat them.
I wanted to have somebody from my team, but it's kind of hard because we're in demand and all that. So we're going to be busy during that time.
Whatever.
So we can't do it. And then we're going to have a session, or maybe a couple of sessions, I think, on how AI has impacted the VC, the venture capital and private equity investment in the enterprise app space. So we're going to have a couple of folks that are at the kind of the big, I guess the more expensive end of the VC private equity money grab, and we're also going to have some folks that are angel and C level investors, and they're going to be talking about what's going on and how AI is impacting how people are investing and how they're identifying the startup to actually invest in, amongst other things. It's going to be fun. So if you're interested, IRL2025.com. I never thought I was going to be doing another event, but it's a special occasion. We'll see how it goes. And we're able to try some. I think the key is if we weren't able to try some new stuff, we probably wouldn't do it. So, and you'll see the cold one, the bold one. Yeah. John Colois Lost will be there. And I
might be like this, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I might be in disguise.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Incognito. Is that what
I'm gonna be? Yeah. Could be. We might have to do a pass the mic in front of a live studio audience. Yeah. I don't want to out you. I don't want to make I said, bro, you don't want to
I don't want to make you feel bad.
Because on live, you can't kick me off.
Oh, please.
You can't put me on pause. You can't pretend.
You know like what? We won't have any of your cheerleaders commenting about how great John is.
My cheerleaders exist in all audiences.
They won't be existing that day, buddy.
All audiences. Matter of fact, I make them as we speak.
What do you like? Threaten them? Is that what you mean?
No. They just I'll start speaking and they just start.
I'm just telling you right now, Amber, no comments now. We don't want no comments right now.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Anyway, so yeah, that's something new, and I hope I'll survive it. So we'll see.
Well, that was a 20-minute teaser, but
yeah, that's like my one teaser for like the last 5 years.
I gave you as much runway.
Oh possible. God, Ayana, really? Ayana? Oh, I don't even know you, and I don't feel very comfortable around you. I'm glad we're humoring everybody
That's
here.
hilarious. That's hilarious. Get him. Get him.
Ayana, do you live in Atlanta? Does she live in Atlanta Metro?
Yes, she does. She's actually right. She's you know where my old warehouse is.
Oh
She
yeah.
moved in next door.
I was thinking about John has the info on what?
On all things.
Anyway, on all things. Oh
On all
God.
things.
I think I feel a cold coming on. All right. No, but I was saying, if you want, Anna, if you're around on the 21st or the 22nd, you want to be John's guest, feel free. It's in Buckhead, Atlanta Tech Village. If you want to, let us know. We'd be glad to have you, even if you're going to cheer for. Yeah. All right. Oh, come on, Amber. A lot.
What? A lot.
Do we need a lot in caps too?
Well, you were telling her
The
caps work.
I
think that's an appropriate.
Oh, okay, Ayana. She says all right, I certainly will. Okay. Well, you're more than welcome. Get I'll have the cold one, the bold one. Get me your address and we'll send you out a real invite so you can RSVP.
Awesome. Wow. There's one.
Yeah, we're not going to be doing a whole bunch of your people. I'll tell you right now. I cannot do that. Oh, come on. Well, you'll never cheer for me again or ever.
If you would
never.
just be nice,
it will never happen. It will never happen.
I mean, I don't understand it, but
I do. That's all.
I don't know why he's not nice. He's such a curmudgeon.
I am not a curmudgeon.
You are. I was just watching your show the other day.
I don't know what show was that.
The one where you spoiled Christmas and stole the presents.
That was a good one. That was. I have to give credit where credit is due, and that was a good one. All right.
Speaking of which, let me. Okay, I just got to tell y'all. Okay, I watched all of the holiday shows. I don't know what was up with me, but every time
the ones you used to watch as a kid, you watched
as a kid. Yes, all the kid shows,
like the Grinch and all that.
Yeah, I watched the Grinch and Stole Christmas. I watched Frosty. I watched. Yes, he sure did. He sure did. Can't you tell? Can't you tell? All you gotta do is put the green makeup on.
You people. That's all.
And so I watched all of them. But I'm just gonna tell you, Frosty the Snowman is trash. It's so trash. I can't believe how bad that show is. It's poorly written. The music sucks. The narration sucks.
You know, this was made for like
so
8-year-olds, not 80-year-olds, right?
Well, I get it, but all of them were. So
was that the one with Burl Ives? Like singing Silver and Gold and all that?
It's the no Burl Ives. That's the good one. That's reindeer. That's the reindeer.
Rudolph. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I really like. Because
this one, Frosty was with what's the guy with the big nose from back in the day?
Jimmy Durante.
Jimmy Durante. Yeah, him. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, trash. Oh, it was so bad. That was so bad. I can't believe it.
What made you do that?
Like I said, I was just in the mood, and it was coming right on after my other show that I watch every day. And I ended up starting, and I just ended up watching them. And it's like, wow, okay. Well, that was fun. You know, give yourself 30 minutes, an hour to watch something, put you in the spirit of Christmas.
All right. So I'll tell you, I do watch, there's one of the Christmas shows I watch every year. It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed. But I watch it specifically for my boy, Lionel Barrymore, who plays Mr. Potter. I love Mr. Potter.
Seen this.
What? You've never seen It's a Wonderful Life?
It's in black and white.
That's right. Oh, come. All right. Anybody out there, Amber, Ayana, whoever, have you ever seen It's a Wonderful Life with Jimmy Stewart, Donna Reed, and Lionel Barrymore? Let me know if you have. Mr. Potter is the man. Mr. Potter makes Scrooge look like a downright nice person. That's why I like him so much. Anyway.
Wow.
You got to watch that.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
So you watch this every year?
Because I love Lionel Barrymore playing Mr. Potter.
Okay.
With a great where else could you get a great line like "Merry Christmas to you too, George," in jail? I mean, that's my boy. Oh, come on, Ayana. Too young. Now you're trying to make us feel old too.
What do you mean, us?
That's what I said. Us. Amber hadn't seen it either. All right, I guess I'm the only one who enjoys which one?
All right, well, maybe I'll do it next year. Remind me next year. I'll make sure to do it.
All right.
That should be one of my. I'm putting that on the bucket list. It's a Wonderful Life at Christmas next year. I have to check it out.
How big is the bucket?
It's shrinking, bro. Trust me. It's a shrinking bucket. Yeah, I got one major thing. Okay. And in the next 2 years, this will be checked off if I live that long.
All right, let me ask you this before we head on out. 2025, more travel and speaking than in 2024 for you?
Yeah, I'm feeling the need for speed.
I like that too. I like Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal. Where did that come from? I forget where that came from.
Where's that?
I let us know where that came from.
Wasn't that like the little kid movie? Yeah.
What, Home Alone?
Home Alone, yeah.
Oh, okay. Home Alone. Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, remember he was playing the video.
Yeah, the first one was good.
And the guy shot him up. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a great movie. That's a hilarious movie. It still holds up, which is.
What would be your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, that's easy. Die Hard.
Oh, you said that because a lot of people say that's not even a Christmas movie.
But it is.
It happens during Christmas, but it's not really about Christmas.
But I mean, but now it's become part of Christmas. It's a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Wonderful Life is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, and Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
No, like Miracle on 34th Street. That's a Christmas movie.
I mean, come on, bro. They're at a Christmas party. How is that not a Christmas movie?
A Christmas Carol is a Christmas movie.
They're at a Christmas party.
It's not about Christmas. Anyway. All right, folks. The first Friday of 2025. I'm still like
2025.
Can't kind of get my arms around that we're a quarter of a way through the 21st century. Does that just sound weird?
That sounds so stupid.
It does.
It sounds so stupid. And I just remember a young kid thinking about 2025 and like, damn, it's here.
Yeah, I chuckled too. And then I say they're full of shit.
No, dang.
You hit me in the. I don't like that argument. I don't like that.
I think did he say Merry Christmas in the movie? Come on.
So what? It's probably like the last line because it's not about Christmas whatsoever.
I think the cop says Merry Christmas or something. It's a
Christmas. What's my man's name from Full House or not?
Not Full House, but the other
Family Matters.
Family Matters.
My man Carl.
Yes.
Carl said it. Carl. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's the best Christmas movie.
Oh, God.
And I have to watch it every year at Christmas. So there you go.
You go right ahead and do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be watching Mr. Potter. It's a real Christmas movie. Anyway, we are glad to be back in 2025. We hope you join us for many a Friday.
Yeah, please do, man. It's going to get busy around here. So, we'll do this and we might launch a podcast.
And on that hideous note, we will see you. And we're still doing this, right?
Yeah, deuces. Peace.
We're out.